Good walkout by his brother Michael. The whole county has been buzzing this week. So, what would the knock-on effect be for the Maroon and White this afternoon? Jim Carney reports on that one, and first he got a comment from Pat Egan, who's the chairman of the Galway Football Board, on the entire affair.
It's unfortunate that we don't have the John and Brothers. We would love to have a full squad, and we would love to have both of them here today on the panel and what have you. But I mean, we have to back our management. John O'Mahony has made a difference to Galway football. We are 100% supportive of that, and we will continue to do so.
Big test still ahead, of course, in this championship. You would clearly be hoping that the John Brothers would be back for the next day.
Well, I would always like to see everybody. I would like to see everybody available to Galway that we feel would be a help to us. So, in that sense, I would be hoping that they would be back for the next day.
There was always a fear that this would be a one-sided game, with Leitrim fielding without 6 first-choice players through injury and early retirement. Galway opened brightly, and inside 30 seconds they had the opening score of the game on the board. This point from Jarrett Fallon in his hometown, fit again and shooting well, to the delight of the new Galway captain, Kieran Comer, number 11. But Leitrim got a goal boost earlier than anybody might have expected. This ball in from centre-half forward Pádraig McLaughlin, who was to prove one of his side's better players. A mix-up in front of the Galway goal involving cornerbacks Moss Meehan and goalkeeper Pádraig Lally, and Shane Canning, left full forward, pounced to get the goal. However, the benefits of that lift lasted only a minute and a half, as Galway's former captain Pádraig Joyce powered his way through for a cracking goal from point-blank range, and there was nothing that the young Leitrim fullback John McKeown could do about it. So 1-1 to a goal, and Galway were on their way again. What was particularly pleasing for John O'Mahony and his selectors today was the form of midfielders Sean O'Donnell and Joe Bergen. And this score by young Joe Bergen made it 1-2 to a goal, raiding from the right and having the confidence to go for his score and the accuracy to get it. Much interest today centred on the performance of the versatile Alan Kearns, an outstanding hurler for Galway. A single-figure handicap in golf, a soccer player at inter-county junior level, and in Gaelic football now, showing that he has pace and an eye to take a score. Galway were superior in all departments, and their length of the field passing was a joy to watch. John Divilly and Sean O'Donnell started this movement. Declan Meehan kept it going to Shea Walsh. Jarrett Fallon came into the move around midfield, a typical Jarrett Fallon jinx, and he set up Kieran Comer, the new captain. And then on to Pádraig Joyce to again put fullback John McKeown and goalkeeper Gareth Phelan under pressure they could not withstand. Leitrim could add only one more point to their tally in the first half, and so at the interval it was Galway 2-8, Leitrim 1-1. Into the second half, the sides added a point apiece before in the 7th minute Pádraig Joyce completed his goals hat-trick with a powerful finish. At that stage, at 3-10 to 1-2, the difference between them was an unassailable 14 points, leaving Leitrim to play only for prize. And that they managed to do, as first Michael McGuinness and then midfielder Brendan Gutkian set up a good attack down the left-hand side. Now from here, some questions raised in the Galway defence as Shane Canning, goal scorer in the first half, came through to get his second. Both teams made a lot of changes at this stage, but Galway manager John O'Mahony was left to worry about hesitancy in his defence, particularly in the full-back line. Leitrim's hard-working centre-forward Pádraig McLaughlin sent over a good ball, which full-forward Adrian Charles was waiting for. And from the cross came Leitrim's third goal. Once again, questions to be answered in the Galway defence. However, Leitrim added only one more score to their tally, a point, while Galway pushed theirs up to 324, thanks to a string of points, including this one by another of their return stars, midfielder Kevin Walsh. Into the action too at that stage was Derek Savage, who didn't start today because of a broken thumb injury. Final score, Galway 324, Leitrim 3-5.
It was a lovely experience there today, lovely day, and it's great to come in with such a good team, and all the lads, like, they're fully supportive, and they brought me into the game and they helped me a lot.
Dying to kick a score, I'm sure, Alan, and they came.
Yeah, I think it was 2, so the first one was a real confidence booster, and like coming into a game when you hadn't played your debut game, it was nice to keep a few scores.
Now, you've seen the lads, but not played with them in championship before.
Yeah.
How did you find the pace of it and the movement of those players around you?
Yeah, I suppose it's a little bit different to hurling. There's a lot more running off the ball and just a lot more carrying of the ball. So I'm tired after the right, but I enjoyed it thoroughly.
We needed to pick up the piece of that.
And so to the Sunday Games man of the match, Ellis Scum to a Donegal player. This man